I have had a ball with this system. I mean, watching movies and just the whole experience to know that something like this exists. I was looking for a cable option, and now we found it. I was looking just to add a little bit more content to our entertainment library, and so Cody is it, and I hope you guys see it. I hope you guys see that this player, is definitely something that you need to have in your arsenal. So let's talk a little bit about it being a streaming world. Some facts that I uncovered last week is that Hulu has 9 million subscribers, Netflix has 41 million subscribers, and Sling TV, which is a new device, has 250,000 subscribers. Basically what that's telling you is that, the streaming is the future of. Why would you invest in this media player? Well, for starters, it's going to save you tons of money on your home entertainment and movies. Some additional benefits might be it's going to come with a 2-year warranty. This is an opportunity to eliminate cable pay channels. Now, I didn't say that you had to eliminate your cable. That would be a decision that you would make. It would also be a decision if you wanted to eliminate your cable pay channels or your Netflix and Hulu Plus subscriptions. It's another decision if you want to end your Redbox trips and save on gas. Um, you can minimize your trips to the movies. I mean, these are all decisions that you would make, okay? But I think once you see what the power of the system can do, and everything that it brings to the table, these may be some options that you will be exploring. You can also save a ton of money on DVD purchases. So, I mean, if you can stream these movies from your system, what's really the need of paying for DVDs? I mean, this is actually some money that you can redirect in other areas. You may want to put it toward retirement. It could be toward some maybe a bigger size vehicle for your family. There's tons of things that you can do. Now, what I want to caution you on is that the competition is charging between $2.99 and $3.99 for this very system, okay, which is not much different than what we have, okay, except ours is a heck of a lot cheaper. So we'll recap some of the features of the system is that you're going to have access to live global TV. You'll be able to stream movies and TV shows without commercials. And then you'll have access to the live TV program guide through FTV Guide. You'll be able to listen to music and live global radio stations. You can watch music videos, and the system provides unlimited updates. It will automatically update. You don't have to go out and do it. There's nothing that you have to turn in once every 6 months for us to update your system. The system will automatically update itself. Here's a shot of the system. You're going to get a box. It's going to come with the remote, HDMI cable, and your power source. Now, this super pack is what you just saw. That's 150, and that's our best value. I mean, you're able to connect this to your HD TV and enjoy movies, with your family. You're going to have access to channels like Cartoon HD, Cartoon HD Extra, Genesis. We went into great detail on Genesis. We didn't cover Cartoon HD, and we also covered US TV Now, which allows you to be able to watch, the primary live channels such as ABC, CBS, and CW, Fox, so forth. Now, with the system, it's going to come with free shipping. So as long as you're doing ground shipping, it's free, doesn't cost you anything extra, and you'll get it within 3 to 5 business days. Now let's look at the cost of cable versus our streaming TV player. Now with Comcast, they're going to lock you into at least a 2-year agreement. With us, with our streaming player, there's no contract. Now, looking at Comcast Digital Starter TV, it comes with 140 channels. Now that's going to run you about $50 a month, and it's going to cost you roughly around $600 a year. And then of course they are going to raise the price on it at some point, and then you'll be locked into paying for this for life. Now, a one-time investment of $150 with our streaming TV player, you don't pay anything for the rest of your life. Okay, let's take a look at DirecTV. Here's another pretty popular cable provider. Their choice package comes with 175 plus channels, and keep in mind with neither one of these packages comes standard with pay channels like HBO, Cinemax, Stars, Now they may offer that to you for a couple of months free, but I mean, once it's done, if you're in that promotion, you're not going to have access to it, and these are going to be the fees that you'll be paying. So now with the choice package under DirecTV, you're looking at about $30 a month, and roughly about $360 a year, for the life of you being with them. And of course, those fees are going to go up. Now, with us, once again, no contract with our streaming TV player. It's a one-time investment of $150, and you don't pay anything else. Okay, so for with streaming TV, you're going to be able to get streaming TV for a fraction of the cost of cable. Now, here's a promotion that we're offering. We call it dinner and a movie promo. So here's the purchase incentive. If you buy one or two streaming TV players at $150 each, we're going to give you a $20 local restaurant gift card. So we're going to throw in a $20 local restaurant gift card. That'll be for a restaurant somewhere in your area. It may be one of your soul food restaurants. It could be Italian restaurant. It could be a little burger joint, pizza joint, that you've been wanting to check out for a while. That may end up being one of the ones on the list. You'll get that. Just as a thank you from us for purchasing one or two of our streaming TV players. Now, we understand that some individuals have more TVs. We're not discounting the box if you order more than three TVs, or if you get three TVs. What we're going to do is, instead of discounting, what we're going to do is you have an investment of about $450 on three of those streaming TV players. We're going to throw in a $50 restaurant gift card. Now, difference with this one is that these gift cards are going to be for like major restaurants, such as your Olive Gardens, your Applebee's, and restaurants such as that. And same thing applies if you get five streaming TV players at $150 each. We know your investment is going to be $750. We're looking at throwing in a $100 restaurant gift card to major restaurant. Now, here's the quick disclaimer, and this is very important here. The incentives and or availability of this offer are subject to change without notice. Now, the $20 local gift card offer expires July 15, 2015, and we reserve the right to choose the gift card and or restaurant. Gift cards are e-cards, and will be delivered via email to you. Now, the effective date of the dinner and a movie promo is June 15th, which is today, June 15th, 2015. Streaming is the future of TV. Now, we also have another pack which won't be available if you're watching this on the webinar presentation, but you have to go to our website. It's called the Install Pack for $75. Now, this is a great value because you can load this up on your computer, your tablet, or your smartphone. Now, here's a disclaimer for that as well. We do not own or have rights to the software. Okay, meaning that we're not marketing the software, we're not selling the software, but what we are selling is, the information. So what you're going to pay for is the information. All right, so the install pack would be $75. Now, what we're looking to do, we are in the process of building another website and a completely different community where we're going to share a lot of information, because when you get into the system has a lot to offer, and we don't know everything about it. We know enough about it to get the basics and enjoy. But as a joint effort, with this new community that we're working on, everyone will be able to come here and pick up nuggets in different areas and learn the system a lot faster than one or maybe a small group of individuals trying to learn it as a whole. Now, to purchase your streaming TV media player, if you're watching a live webinar or the replay, you'll be able to click the offer that should have just popped up, and you can purchase your player today for $150, or however many you need, for $150 each. Now, if you want to go to the website, check out additional information, and maybe even order from there, or to get the install pack, you have to go to the website only to get that. And the address on that is connectmetv.weebly.com. That is connectmetv.weebly, WEEBLY.com. Or simply during normal business hours, you can give Charles a call at 404-232-5500. Want to talk a little bit about Google Fiber. Okay, so you asked, what is Google Fiber? Well, Google has actually almost 3 years ago started their own super fast internet. Okay, now this box, you're gonna have to have a pretty decent internet connection. You did see some lag on my presentation, and it's because I'm not on a fast internet connection, but somewhere in a not too distant future, in the Atlanta market, Google Fiber will be available, and I will be one of the first ones to jump on it. Don't know exactly when that's going to be available. It's going to know it's going to be a couple of months out, but the moment that it is, I'm going to be one of their first customers that they get. So let's talk a little bit about Google Fiber, and this is really some good information here. It's going to have upload speeds, or it's going to just have connection speeds of 1,000 MIPS. Okay, so what MIP stand for is megabytes per second. So that's going to definitely help as far as like instant downloads, streaming, which is what this system does, streaming, and other endless possibilities. Now Google uses fiber optics. So now if you ask, okay, well, hey Charles, what are MIPS? Okay, what is speed for for your internet? Most internet connections are running roughly between about 18 and maybe if you're lucky 60 MIPS. Okay, right now my connection is running on a good day at about 6, on a bad day at about 2. So I'm not, on the fastest connection. We still get a lot done, with this connection. And this is one of the reasons why I definitely want to bump up to Google Fiber. So with a faster connection, you're gonna encounter less time and buffering. So when we do future presentations where we're showing a live demo, you won't see the buffering. Okay, that should be eliminated. More video chatting. You can upload family videos just at the speed of light, and you're able to play your favorite online games. Now I know my son is going to love that because he does a lot of online gaming with his PlayStation. All you need is a click and you're there. So when we say about this is a streaming world, the speed of the internet is going to pick up, and we're going to match some of the other countries like Dubai and India, as far as like having super fast internet. And if you want to know more information about Google Fiber, if you go to google.com/fiber, that should take you to a lot of information. So let's take a quick look at, as we close, at some of the cities that it's available in. Well, it started out in Kansas City. That was the first city that they set up towards the end of 2012. Then they moved on to Provo, Utah, and now they're here in Atlanta. Thank goodness. Okay, the big announcement came in January as far as them going public about this being available in the Atlanta area. And the city that I live in is not too far from Atlanta, and so it's going to be one of those that's going to be covered. Actually, where I live is right by the major airport, so of course that's the main reason why we're going to get included in this connection here. Now they're in other locations such as Austin and Charlotte and Nashville and Raleigh, Durham, and Salt Lake City, and they've got about 34, 35, other cities that are slotted for them to come online with. So hopefully it's one of your cities. If not, just be patient. Some of the other sources out there are not too bad. If you're with Comcast or Uverse, their speeds are pretty good, and it's going to be very sufficient for the streaming of this box. I've tested it in on Uverse, and it's done pretty good. Haven't had the pleasure to be able to test it on Comcast yet, but I'm pretty sure if it's good on Uverse, it'll be just as good on Comcast. So if you currently have any one of those guys, Cox Cable, I think you're going to be pretty good for now. But once Google Fiber come in, you probably will make that decision to want to step up to a higher class of internet speed. So at this point in time, we're going to go ahead and open up for Q&A. So if you've got any questions at this time, feel free to fire away.